Hello, hello. Welcome back or welcome to Soul Whispers with Michelle. This is a soul-led message, which means if you don't feel this resonate somewhere deep within you, leave this message behind for the soul that it is meant to find. If you're fighting with it in any sort of way, just release it. May love hold you, may truth guide you, and may you be released from whatever isn't yours to carry. And so it is. All right, my friends, let's dive right into this message. My nose is like really itchy today. All right. Let's see. What does your soul want you to focus on? Ten of Swords. So there is an ending here. And with the focus with the tens is you're in this liminal space, okay? Something has already ended and you're in that liminal space with something ended, but that new thing hasn't really taken hold just yet. So this is what the focus is around. Why are we brought to this? We have the Tower. You're brought to this because you had what I refer to as the Tower moments. Tower moments are when the foundation of something is literally crumbling. It is working in our favor because the reason it is crumbling is because it wasn't built on stable, solid ground. So the reason that this is coming to an end is because something more stable and aligned is going to be built in its place. Now, with that said, as it relates to the Ten of Swords, the Swords is very much about your belief system, the way that you communicate your beliefs, and your mindsets and ideas and such. So I do think that this is I would say like a big mindset shift. There's a part of you that has really completely ended this belief in something or this perception. It's like one of those things. I'm trying to think of something that's like, whoa. I mean, this seems so silly, but I'll just say it anyway. It reminds me of when I found out just how big Africa was, because, it's like I remember looking at the maps, and I'm sure my teacher said it. I just didn't pay attention. I'm more of a visual person. And I say that because all the maps that I would see, Africa does not look that big. When I saw the scale of what Africa as a continent looks like to the rest of the world, I was like, holy cow, mind blown. Because it was like I had gone my whole life thinking one particular thing, and that completely changed my perception. So this is what I'm talking about. There's something like that. Not the Africa thing. I would say this is probably something much more significant than that. Although, that in and of itself could open up different pathways. However, that is the type of thing I'm talking about. Let's see what's opening up for you. We have the Three of Swords. So there's an alignment that's opening up for you. Okay, the Three of Swords is more of, again, there's a lot of times there's pain associated with the Three of Swords. And the reason I feel that there's pain is because you haven't gotten your beliefs and your actions and your beliefs and your actions behind the same, they're not in alignment. So they're not working together. If you believe this and you act this way, then, and it's opposite of what, like, okay, I work hard and because of that I receive a lot. Well, let's say that in your mind you're like, I'm not working hard enough, so therefore you're almost like blocking what you can receive, because your mindset is if you don't work hard, you can't receive. So there's something within that belief that needs to change, that opens you up in a different type of way. If that's part of it, one of the things that helped me is that rest is a revenue generating activity. whether it's generating vitality because you've rested, so now you actually have more fuel, so to speak, in order to do more things. So that's regenerated. Or as you are resting, you're actually receiving for the actions that you've taken. And so it's almost like you have to either narrow down more, like, okay, what does it mean to work hard? And is taking care of yourself and resting part of that? I know how weird that sounds, but it's about that alignment. Because when you're aligned in that way, where you can just tweak something in order to get harmony and nervous system neutrality within your body, you can see so much more clearly what you need to do. And it's almost like, again, you open up more possibilities. So with this, though, I feel like what you're opening up is a belief system that is much more aligned to who you are as a person today. All right, let's see what's already supporting you. We have the Page of Swords. So there is, again, like the page is the newest of the royals, or the what do you call them? I did this in this last reading. Like, I can't think of like what the page through the king is considered. The court cards. There we go. Okay. They're the youngest of the court cards. So they're the most immature. And with the swords energy, it's telling me what you've already cemented in, or what's already helping you, is this new idea that's come in. Or this new belief system that is already kind of entered. And this is why I think you're in that liminal space, because there's still likely some things that are closing out, or like have closed out, but your mind hasn't caught up with the fact that you've like closed this out already. It's like your spirit's like, and we're done, but the mindset and the habits are still kind of burning out. Let's see what's coming in to support you further. And we have the Fool. So that to me is indicative of you're already starting this journey. Or that you are going to start this journey, even if you're not sure where it's going. Like, you are going to take that leap of faith. And by taking that leap of faith, and by trusting that this is all happening for you, this is how you open up that alignment with this new belief or mindset, or this new mindset. The truth is, ooh, I like that, the World, which to me is a new reality. Okay, the truth is that you are building a new reality. When you shift your perception or your mindset, or rather your mental structure, it changes your behavior. So if I believe this changes my behavior to this, changing my behavior changes my physical reality. So the truth is, that is what you're doing right now. Is you're changing your physical reality, or your physical reality right now is changing, and it started with your mindset and your belief system. Commit to, we have Justice, which to me is effect. Commit to the effect, which is, it's really easy in moments to make decisions and choices that only benefit you in the here and now, but actually bring you further away from your end goal, or actually bring you out of the alignment that you're in. So it just, again, brings you out of flow. So it's commit to the effect. Commit to the effect that you want to be in. And commit your choices to the effect that you want to be in. Or in other words, commit your choices, commit to choices that allow your reality that you desire to become, well, just to become, like to become real. Okay, let's see. The undercurrent running through this is the Eight of Swords, which means it likely feels very, very intense for you right now, because we already talked about that this has ended, and the intensity is likely felt because you don't know where to go. And that's okay, because it also appears like that journey is about to open up for you. It just hasn't quite yet. Like with the Fool, you're about to jump into something. But that's what's still coming in. And it could be coming in today for all we know. But the current that's running through that is right now, it seems like you feel stuck because you don't know where you're going quite yet, but you also know you can't go back. And so that kind of feels a little bit confining for you right now. But remember, the truth is that you're changing your reality. And sometimes it's like you need to give it a little bit of time. You need to give reality a little bit of time to catch up to everything that you have done and all the changes that you have made. Mentally, spiritually, and physically. Okay, and then we have do, and then we have the Six of Wands. The Six to me is about harmony. And when we talk about harmony as it relates to the Wands, it's harmony with your choices, harmony with your goals, harmony with what you're aiming for. Okay, because this keeps your momentum going. What else? I feel like it's do focus on what is going to bring you success. And maybe that's what will get you out of that stuckness that I was talking about earlier with the Eight of Swords. Because the Six of Wands is very much about like pursuing your goals, combining all your energy and going after that. So I feel like this is saying once that step becomes available, or once you even have a small inclination as to what outcome you want, right? Like what effect do you want to be in? Then you focus all of your energy on doing that. And that's in all areas, okay? In order to accomplish that goal, I need to think this way. My actions need to be this. If I get, if my nervous system gets activated, I'm going to do this. It's like really having a plan and really focusing all different areas on reaching this goal. All right, that's what I have for you today. If this whisper helped you or supported you and you would like to support me back, my PayPal and Venmo are located in the description box. If you would like to support me in a free way, liking, sharing, and subscribing to this channel really helps expand this channel, and I really appreciate it. Until the next whisper.